Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Unleashed 1.1.7. You can see this hopefully in the top left hand corner. The reason I'm not playing in full screen mode is it's just a little bit more laggy. So without further ado, we've got a few monsters outside. I'm just going to step out and see how we're doing. Okay, so we're doing quite well on the cactus. I know there's only 2 of them, but we need to expand these. So what we're going to be doing is over the next few episodes we're going to be making this farm a lot bigger than what it is, especially on the cactus. We don't need this at the moment. So we're going to get rid of this tall cactus, and we're just going to check how this water is going. Now I have noticed that we're only going to a depth of 1, 2, 3, 4 in the water, so I'm just going to hoe this bit and see if it will either dry out or water. If not, we're just going to keep on expanding this little bit here just for the time being, and we'll get rid of that little bit there. I do apologise if you can hear me sniffing all the time, but I'm not feeling too well, and basically my microphone picks it up really easily, which is a bit annoying. But as you can see, we're just growing the food little bit by little bit, and you know, it's just a little bit easier to be able to get the food when we've actually got the food. But what I'm going to do is we're going to get rid of some of this. What we're going to do is we're just going to make a little bit more better platform around the around the section, because we don't want to keep jumping in the water all the time, because that can get a bit annoying, because it just basically slows you down. So we'll make a couple of edge pieces next to it, and you know, we'll just make it look a little bit nicer. And once I've done just done that a little bit, I'll give us a little bit more of a clearing. You see we've got cotton seed there. We'll go and pick that up, we'll plant that. So let's get these seeds in. So we've got seeds there, cotton there. And there we go. We're just going to make the edge there. We'll just make the edge, I think, 2 wide, and in that way we can be absolutely sure that no seeds are going to fall off the edge and go in the water and make it really annoying for us to go and get it. So let's just to keep it up and running and nice so it looks good, we're just going to take 2 more out of this side so it looks flat. And as you can see, we're starting to shape the land a bit more, So we're just doing a little bit more better. It's looking nicer, the food's looking nice. So I don't think we're going to starve too soon. And the sugar cane, that's come up, and yeah, we can only, by the look of it, do 4, a depth of 4. So let's get rid of these because we want wood there. So again, with the stone hoe, just right click it, put 2 down so we're not jumping in the water every 5 minutes. And we're going to do the same for the cactus. Just going to put a border around it. We're not going to put a full border because we haven't got the full lot of the cactus yet, so that just makes it look a bit better. So we're going to use the hatchet. Just get rid of a few more of these trees. And of course you can hear monsters burning, so we've got to keep an eye out. And what we're going to start doing is we're going to start filling in these gaps or where these holes are, because we just don't want to fall through. So it's getting a little bit of night time, so let's go inside, and what we're going to need to do is we were going to look at the next thing for the upgraded table. So as you can see, to get the better tool forge, it's iron and it's these bricks here. So let's go and see what we need for those bricks. I think we need clay, and I don't think we've got clay yet. And obviously you can see we can make sticks out of the sugar cane. So that's all. So that's also good. So we might put a few of those down. I'm not too worried about the barricades. So we need to make grout to make these seared bricks. So we need gravel, clay and sand. Okay, so we will need to go exploring at a later date, but at the moment we're going to go to sleep. And what we're going to do now, we're just going to empty the stuff that we've got on us because we don't really want to lose valuable items. Right, so our first thing of the day is to go and collect all these little bits that have dropped. And we need to go and find some clay. So basically we're just going to go along the coastline and we're going to see if we can find any clay. Now unfortunately for some reason I haven't got the block ID on and I can't figure out how to get it back on. So luckily I know what clay looks like, and we've been very lucky to find some it practically instantly. Okay, so there was a little bit lag there. Okay, so we got some nice lag there. I'm not too worried about dying too soon. I think we've got more clay here. Yeah, that is. It's more clay, so we're going to take all this as well. We won't have to worry about clay once we start getting a tree farm going, because we can look into making a sludge boiler, and we can get clay and everything from there. So that isn't going to be too bad. Yeah, I've got a tiny little bit of block lag. Not too sure why. So what we need to do now is we've got some clay. Just got to remember where our house is. It's over. Where are we? Oh, it's over this way. I'll get over here, have we? I actually took the beacons off to see if it's any better, but obviously we'll next episode I'll put the beacons back on because of trying to find the house and everything. So we're going to go and clear a little bit more of this land, because like I said, we want to fill in these land holes, and we're not too interested in falling down and stuff like that, and not this early in the stage of the game anyway. So let's just start filling these in and start picking up picking up seedlings and everything, because we obviously do need the trees. I don't mind where the seedlings go at this point in time, just as long as they go down, because we do know that this is going to be a little bit more of a dangerous area because of all the trees that we're going to be putting over here. But you can see it's just going to give us a heads up. So we're going to take the hatchet again. As you can see, we've got some trees coming. Now what I like about birch trees is that they're really quick to grow. Okay, so we'll take the rubber as well. We might as well start getting that growing into a little bit of a forest. For one player, you don't really need a lot of rubber. If you was playing on a multi-server, then yes, I would say go for the rubber, because a lot of people just, well, don't use a lot of it because they can't always find the rubber trees. So if you ever find a rubber tree and you're on a multi-server, make use of it. You know, make a rubber tree farm. Don't use the one with the taps, because I find them waste of time really. Just use the other rubber trees, where basically you cut them down and the rubber comes out, and then you just cut the rubber. It does exactly the same. You don't have to have rubber tree taps. So here we go. We've got some more here. See, I'll just cut a load down. Let's just get those there. And that's what I mean, you get raw rubber, and I just find that a little bit more easier than the tree taps. I'm not too impressed with that one. I've not really done a lot with it, but yeah, I wasn't too impressed. So what we need to do now is, we don't have to worry about it being dark. We do need to get our bread, and we do need to start going downstairs looking for some gravel and iron. So we're going to use the normal pickaxe at the moment. Now what I normally do when I first start is I normally just dig straight down to the ground. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to carry on what I normally do. And you may think, well, why 3 wide? Why not 2 or 1 or whatnot? We're just going to dig straight down. Well, the reason being is we need to think about rooms going up to the side, because as you go down and you get down to the bottom layers, you're going to say, well, where am I going to put this? Where am I going to put that? And if you've got a room off to the side, it's always quite nice and handy. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to end the episode here. I'm not going to let you watch me for over an hour or so, or whatever it's going to be to watch gravel, find gravel. So when we come back, I'll show you what I've done. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the game. Have fun, stay safe, and I will see you next episode. Thank you again for watching, and don't forget, if you liked it or hated it, leave a comment, leave a vote, and see you next episode. This is HMK signing off. See you later.